bottom, they drop a Doom, they get barely any damage onto the tower, and then they lose their mid tier 1 at the same time. And that was what, another 3 or 4 heroes committed?
Mid lane.
Pre-nerf boulder? That hits, by the way. That boulder smash is so freaking slow now.
Do be unable to find the connection due to that, but worth knowing as well, just eyes back to Q on his Slardar. We're what, 12 minutes in? He's going to have Armless Blink done.
This is really, really terrifying for VEGA.
Mid lane, jumping out to MP, just goes for the TP out. Dream Coil, cool down, he doesn't give a damn.
That was 4 heroes, and they didn't.
That's got to be worrying. And it was a Venomancer.
Yeah. I don't know, it's really strange. Like, VEGA clearly have really good team fight, but MVP aren't really giving them the opportunities that they're looking for. The commitments that they're making are always just valuable, because, you know, multiple heroes react from VEGA, but they're only either getting 1 kill, or they're still losing something somewhere else on the map. It's just like outmaneuvering and outplay so far from MVP. I hope that, you know, VEGA can kind of get it together, get a Chronosphere, a Coil, a Call Down, and actually take a meaningful fight soon. And the Blink Dagger is going to help tremendously in that regard.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. They need no one to find these jump-ins to kick these team fights off, but at the same time, I mean, this is classic MVP. Look at them. Ready to smoke, ready to go. The 4 of them looking for the wraparound mid. He talks about how one of the ways that VEGA could try and find a favorable fight is getting the jump in with Mag, but already it's going to be MVP getting the jump in on him. No void for 35 seconds. And as we're talking about, one of the key components that VEGA need to really try and get themselves back on their feet again this game. Absolutely just remove from the game, remove from the fight, and MVP with this opening, they're going to think about Roshan, and it looks like they're going to come in for it. And the question is, what do VEGA do about this?
I don't know if they can. Well, actually they can. They have the gyrocopter and the puck. So if you can get a blink into the pit, a nice silence, and a coil, you should be able to take the fight. They have level 2 coil even.
From the back, 3-man, silence the 2-man, Stone Killer coming in with a 3-man crush. Death Wolf laid down, one double kill for QO3. Now Solo's come in with 3 of his teammates already dead. Doomu rolls across the tree line. They're looking to find themselves a 4th there. MVP, they're going to be able to do it as well. He almost certainly left the score. It's going to be enough. Bebby trying to get himself in the cast. Comes in, 1 more touch, 2 more touches will do it, and they'll find it. MVP absolutely just gaming all over VEGA Squadron here in the finals. 8 for 1 here in game 2. My goodness, absolutely no mercy here from the Koreans.
My god, that was... I don't understand how they're able to just get these initiations. Like, what was that, a 3-man crush?
Yep.
Magnetized hits on everyone.
Yep.
As soon as that happens, VEGA instantly lose that team fight. Doesn't matter if you get Doom off or not, because you're already so far behind, and like, your health is so low just from taking those abilities. And now, before they didn't get Roshan, they're definitely getting it now.
Oh, no one is trying to go in, but oh, he's not going to do it. Now he's going to get heavily punished. No one can he play himself out of this one? No, he's gone. 46 seconds on the side for this man, and now Mag, time walking himself away. QO blinks forward, and he's going to find the crush, and Mag, he's in trouble as well. The silence through, and it's another kill for MVP. Make that 2 off the back of a successful Roche attempt, and 10 for 1. MVP, if game 1 was painful enough for the side of VEGA Squadron, game 2 certainly will be at this rate.
This is brutal. Like, MVP are just crushing VEGA right now. It's not even like VEGA have a bad draft. In my opinion, it's actually better than the game 1 draft, and it just doesn't matter. MVP are making the proper moves. Like, we saw how badly they punished the first couple of mistakes from VEGA. It seems to me like they just have the better awareness, like knowing what they can get away with, what initiations,
please press F to say your respects, because this man... Oh man. Oh boy, QO, 5-1-3. If you missed game 1, don't worry, because it seems like we've got a replay running at the moment.
A little bit, yeah.
QO Slardar, but you've got a back.
You can first pick it yourself if you're VEGA, yeah, but...
Oh, and again! Just 2-man crush! Oh my goodness! Look, don't get humanity, it's not there. It really isn't. What is going on here? This is just an absolute steamroll. Crazy, crazy stuff here from MVP. 16 minutes in, VEGA, they just haven't got a leg to stand on. They haven't even got an arm to prop themselves up with either, because MVP just dismembering them left, right and center. Moving in on the base, 16 minutes in onto the tier 3.
I like this loop around though. If they stay clumped like this, there is an opportunity for them to take a good fight.
Absolutely, VEGA can try and come back into this one, but they've no puck. No puck for 7 seconds. Already, Dazzle in a bit of dire straits as Duo moves in. Try and look for the wraparound, but Solo he's been spotted out, caught out by the stun. Now jumping in for Rev, sprouting up, ulting down as well. Going in the wraparound mag. Oh, he gets the 3-man Chronos Sphere, and that's all that's from that bed. The 5-1, the all-Cooper is one away, he ran the down 2. VEGA, spotted 3, triple kill. It's going to be QO down as well. He's just hitting the deck, and now the big board. No one trying to find more matchups, he puts time dilation onto Baby. VEGA for the turnaround, QO's going to be able to slither away, and still on the sidelines, Mag. He wants to try and finish off this witch shot to try and make it 4 kills for the side of VEGA. Gets himself the bash, a second bash. RNG is on VEGA's side here. Ice looking for the turnaround for the CIS squad. Can he do enough there at the same time? Still playing around with QO, no one chasing down the Slardar. They're not going to be able to find it. Peppy denies the illusion on his way out. For VEGA, I mean, they do manage to hit back hard. The question is it just a little too little, a little too late?
Oh, I don't think it's over yet. I think that it's still going to take like 1 or 2 more items before the Slardar is really able to crack the base. I guess they got the tier 3, so that's kind of a big thing for MVP. Normally,
look at this, Koreans with the foresight, they've scanned it out, they know the room movement here from VEGA, the scan here working out for them, and they're in position to fight. And the scan out to Solo. MP has been spotted, got out the poison over, connect onto 2, and now looking to move onto the high ground, but the cars holding the back. QO jumps in with a crush onto 3, still the bounces are there. MVP looking to continue, Mag drops the Chrono, catches out Bevy, and MP on the Venomancer. FM for the sidelines, throwing in the black cannon. They'll take down 1, they'll take down 2 here, VEGA. Dominating streak for FM for the crush from QO. He'll find a second in return, so 2 for 2 at this moment in time. VEGA may find themselves anything more. No, looks like they'll leave it as that. So just a 2 for 2 trade here between the sides. But of course, with the lead that MVP have had.
Oh, FN, you got to get out of here, buddy.
He can't afford to give away this one. It's going to make it a very favorable trade for MVP if they can take down the Gyro. They'll pop the Manta style, removing the Amplify, trying to get himself away, but the bash is there, followed by the Boulder Smash. FN taken down off the match for 55 seconds. That's only a 2 for 2, turning into a very favorable trade once more for MVP.
Just not respecting the mobility of the MVP's lineup. The Slardar with the Blink Dagger and the global presence of the Prophet, you can never really farm a lane alone, especially when those 2 heroes are both alive and you have no team behind you.
Oh, roll in as well, they nearly catch down another their MVP. Very, very close indeed. Confident to at least try and find something and not feel totally kind of held back in their own base at the moment.
Yeah, I think MVP are more occupied with the Roshan, just making sure they get that objective. They don't want to give VEGA the chance. 2-shot him.
My goodness, Yoma, you can try for a TP, but the Bash Lord is here. QO. Here we have it, and another one. Just to rub salt into the wounds. Godlike for the boy.
Are we banning Slardar yet?
No, I think we are. I think there'll be a letter from VEGA to Ice Rock asking for him to be removed from competitive, because QO is showing us the power of this hero and it's disgusting.
Okay.
This is the turnaround they needed to buy back from the puck. And coming out with the Chronosphere, catching them on the sidelines. The bounce is there. QO should fall down in this situation, and he will. They're still on the sidelines. MP's coming through. And then Rocket Barrage and cooldown. They found themselves a second. Moving in for a third. Bevy, silenced up. Time dilation as well. Slowing him down. FN, can he get this kill? The mech's going to be hot. With a diffuser blade laid down into the bashes, they'll find themselves a third. MP able to TP away the Nature's Prophet as well, getting himself out. And VEGA, they do hold. It did cost them that buyback on the puck, but the defense is made, and again, the high ground proving to be hard. Got the Greaves done here as well, but talking about big item pickups, there is a Blink Dagger on board, and we know that Mag can be absolutely on point with his Chronospheres.
This is going to help so much, actually, for VEGA. They need the range of the initiation for the Void. That's the biggest issue.
Oh, this is beautiful as well, but the scan's laid down, and MVP... MVP, they're so good with these scans. They know what's up, and in fact they want to try and fight this one here, but at the same time VEGA coming in. QO jumps in, crush up the Struggle, and onto FN as well. No one base shifting off the Magnetize for the time being. FN still moving forward with the Black Cannon hit. Solo falling low, he's going to be the first to go down. The Chronosphere coming out onto Frev, and Bevy. FN shifting away from the sidelines, looking for MP. The Black Cannon flying through, but the Buddha Restoration is too much. They can't quite finish off these boys. Rev's going to live, 4 down on VEGA. FN's going to get taken down as well. Yes, Bloodborne, baby. Triple kill for QO, 27-10. And VEGA, they may have shown a little bit more strength than they did in game 1, but still MVP just running away here with this grand final. 2-0 at the moment.
I really think